Hello, welcome to Two Tales. I am Anthony, I'm your host, and this is Two Tales Talks. So I was spending some time today catching up on a few videos. I was watching the interview with SNEStastic Pete and Tommy Tallarico, the CEO of Intellivision, and it's a great interview. It's not just about Amico. There's a lot of really inspirational and really cool stuff in there. And I got a little bit motivated. But Tommy also showed up on the podcast that I was on last night, the Amico All Access. I finally got a chance to go back to it. It was great getting back on that show. I got to hang with some really awesome people that I haven't had the pleasure of talking to directly. That would be the Go Game Go brothers. And if you get a chance, go check out theirs. They do different interviews and different commentary and so forth, but they're just absolutely a really fun pair of folks. And of course, all the classics are on the show as well. And a shout out to all of them. So this video is something just popped in my head because it was a conversation point last night, and that's about passion for the project and the people that are being involved in it. And SNEStastic was having a conversation with Tommy today about passion for the project. And it has occurred to me that there is a segment of people out there that basically say, yeah, all this wishful and hopeful thinking doesn't bring things to life. And I think they're missing the point. So I wanted to throw my 2 cents in there. So first and foremost, just so you know, that after research in social studies and so forth, statistically speaking, the number one characteristic that defines success is perseverance in regards to the project and the problems that you encounter during that project. If you're willing to persevere through the hard times, then you have a chance of having some level of success, right? And I think that's kind of a common sense statement. But what is missing is that when you've set your sights or goal on a project, a target, to the extent that you have devoted yourself to it, that's passion, all right? And when you're passionate about a project, it's something that you see value in. It's something you see as being worthy of your time. It's something that's worthy of your investment in studying and researching and building over small victories to this larger goal. That passion becomes a driving force for the perseverance it takes to get there. And this is positive thinking at its finest, right? It's easier to persevere if you are convinced that there's some good that's going to come of it. It's easier to persevere if your heart is fully involved in what you're doing. So let me say, now I've not watched The Secret, which Tommy espouses the movie, and SNEStastic has watched it. I've not seen the movie. It's on my list of things to do. But while I have quietly wanted to develop a game for a very, very long time, it wasn't until the Amico came into my attention and I started listening to what Tommy was saying and researching the system, was there a catalyst for me saying, you know what? I'm going to try and do this, because my channel originally was just going to be devoted to storytelling. And I've got a video coming up later about some restructuring that's going to be doing, because after a lull and a lot of hard times, I've kind of gotten the second windfall because of these conversations about passion and dedication and setting goals and so forth. And I'm kicking things into high gear. And there's a handful of people out there that deserve thanks for that inspiration, that motivation. But so that's the point here. Does passion bring success? It does if it's applied correctly. And when you're passionate about something that you actually have a natural talent and gift and interest for, and you're willing to do that work because you have a sense of value in that work, then absolutely that passion brings success. And that's the point that's being missed. Passion and perseverance go hand in hand. And that's really what I have to say about that. I thought it was a commentary worth having. All the best to you guys out there. Thank you to SNEStastic and Tommy and a bunch of other people for being inspirations through me in my life. And, well, I'll catch you next time. Stay foxy, people.